What's going on, party people? And what I mean by that is dinner party people. Today I'm going to teach you how to make a very simple salmon dip. A classic dinner party hors d'oeuvre or side served with crackers and a good appetite. It is a winner in our house, and I guarantee you it's going to be a winner in yours. My name's Andrew, and today we're going to REKA salmon dip.
Oh, look, honey, there's the hors d'oeuvres.
Today, I'm using salmon that I caught in Alaska. I've had this smoked. Now, I'm gonna show you in another video how to smoke salmon, but right today, just to keep this real simple, you can pick up smoked salmon at your local grocery store. Here's what we got here. Salmon, dill, green onions or chives, 4 garlic cloves, 2 good-sized jalapenos, our amazing Creative Cajun seasoning magic swamp dust, 16 ounces of room temperature softened cream cheese, a teaspoon of Himalayan pink salt, a teaspoon of freshly cracked pepper, and a tablespoon of paprika. And also, we're gonna need a whole bunch of crackers.
You want some crackers?
Straight out of the gate, we're gonna take our salmon fillet. There are sometimes some what's called pin bones in sections of the fish. So we wanna keep an eye out for those. We wanna take those out where we can. There's a couple of different ways you can do this, but today we're kinda gonna do a shredded version. We're gonna just use our thumbs and fingers just to shred the salmon. Don't let any big bits fall through. You wanna pick those up. And this is also a really good way to catch the bones. See, so there is a bone right there. Watch this. So I want to pull that out and I want to put that to the side because ideally I don't want that coming through into my finished product. We're crushing it, guys. We're literally crushing it.
And then I crushed it some more, and then it asked me what I was doing, and I told it that I was crushing it.
We have our shredded smoked salmon right here. I'm now going to take our 16 ounces of cream cheese and add that to the bowl. And we're going to go to work on some of our greenery. We're going to take our dill. I don't want to have crazy large chunks. So let's just add that now. All that fresh chopped greenery is just beautiful. Let's take our green onions. So we want to just, again, have a very, very fine experience here. I'm going to take one of our jalapeno poppers. I'm going to take the end off. So I don't want to put the seeds in this one. Okay, so let's now add that to our death pile. So let's take each one of these 4 garlic, and again, we're just going to do a very, very fine chop on these guys. Now let's add that into our death pile. Now we take our paprika, voila, and our salt and pepper. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna mix this now and start to blend all that cream cheese through all the ingredients. So let's take some of our magic swamp dust. Remember, you guys need to get some of this. Let's support this company. And there's a 10% discount on REKA in the description. We're gonna add this just to flavor. So we're gonna put a little bit in there. Now we're gonna just mix this all back in. Now one of the keys with this is like a good curry or a good stew. If you allow it to sit in the fridge till the next day, all of the flavors spread and marry, and it seems to improve the flavor. It's just like an enhancing factor. So we're gonna be putting this in the fridge here right now and leaving it till tomorrow. As you can see with all of my mixing, it's kind of broken the smoked salmon down into like fibrous strands. All of the herbs and the spices have all mixed in. Super good. Let's go. So we have our salmon that's been sleeping all night. We have a clear glass bowl that we're going to use as a mold. We're going to take a little bit of cling wrap. The idea here is that we're going to use the cling wrap to essentially be the barrier so that we don't have so much suction when we put all the salmon in that the mold doesn't release from the bowl. We're going to add this now, trying to get as much of that pushing down against the bowl as possible and getting as many air bubbles out. That's probably gonna be all she wrote. I'm gonna wipe my hands and we're gonna get rolling here. So taking our serving platter and our mold, I wanna place this as close as possible in the middle of the board. And we are going to try and now separate the bowl from the cling wrap, like that. Beautiful, isn't it? Now we're going to very carefully peel off the cling wrap, okay? I'm gonna now take my spatula and very delicately just try and clean it up a little bit. Okay, party people, so now we're gonna stage this. We've already got a very impressive salmon dip, and we want it just to go to the next level of impressive. What we're gonna do is I have some black and white sesame seeds, and we're just going to Salt Bae that. Oh, flap. We're gonna also just add a couple of straight cross sections of jalapeno, and for those people at your party that just love that hot pop, we're gonna just take a couple of pieces of dill and just finish it on the top there for just a nice sentiment. Let's get our selection of crackers and get this thing rolling. Let's sample this guy. I'm gonna take just a simple Ritz cracker.
Get this man some Ritz crackers!
Take a little cheese knife and let's just spread some on to our cracker so that we can experience most of its flavors. Let's take a little jalapeno popper and let's taste it. Ready? Bottoms up. That is amazing. You can taste the herbs, the greens that we chopped in there. The smoked fish is not overwhelming. It's not a very fishy flavor. And with all the spices, it just perfectly balances it. If I could use one word, I would say refreshing. You should plan this. Next time you're having guests over, even just while they walk into the house, this is just amazing to have laid out at your upcoming dinner party, guys. Thank you for watching. If you've enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe. And remember to share this video on your social media. Get the REKA message out there. And hit some comments in the thread below and give us a recommendation. Remember that there's 10% off for Creative Cajun seasoning products in the description below. Thanks again for watching, and come at us next week where we have an amazing Wagyu dish coming up. Wouldn't you like to watch that? This salmon dip is going to make the average cheese charcuterie feel insecure.